Om Swastiastu. Hello viewers, thank you for joining us. I am Purnawan, and today Bali TV have immensely honored by the presence of Acharya Ishand Shivanand ji here with us. Namaste. How are you today?
Very, very fine. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay. Well, viewers, after some effort to surf the internet, we acquired information that Acharya Ishand Shivanand ji is a globally renowned motivational speaker, life coach, and trainer. It also mentioned that he has been conducting global meditative self-transformation programs. The topic for today is mindfulness for mind power. So before we touch about the topic, probably some of our viewers doesn't recognize you, or maybe they don't know about you. As what the internet says true, so maybe you can tell us more about yourself.
First of all, I love Bali, and I am in love with this amazing place. The people are beautiful.
Thank you.
Everything that I see, I fall in love. I never thought I had so much love in me.
Okay.
But when I come here, it's good to experience all this. My name is Ishand Shivanand. I was born in a monastery in India, and all my life I have dedicated to learning the human potential. We in the monastery practiced not religion, but the sciences that help develop the human being and become the best version of himself. Meditations to help the mind grow. Meditations to help the body grow. But most of all, meditations to help ask ourselves, how can we make the world a better place? What I learned in my 20 years, since the last 15 years, I have been traveling the world and teaching, because I see that in today's world, people have mastered their phones, they have mastered their technology, but they have not mastered the art of being happy.
Okay, the art of being happy. That's something that we cannot learn right now, because happy is, how do you say about happy? How you can define happy in your opinion?
Happy means the ability to be content on the chair on which you are sitting. Happiness is being driven out of motivation of growth and not pain. Happiness is doing dharma and not karma.
Okay.
Karma is, I felt pain yesterday, so you must feel the pain that I felt. And dharma is, I have my objective and duty, and I am doing that, but in a state of samadhi, in a state of balance.
Okay, you have mentioned you have 20 years old now, or how old are you right now? You just seem very young.
Old enough.
Old enough?
Yes.
So as a young as you, and you have already, maybe how you can find the enlightenment to discover this such a thing that at this very young age, not because us usually doesn't have that kind of awareness to achieve that kind of state in a very advanced age. You already met in a very young age. How do you do that?
I was born in it. My father is a monk of one of the oldest lineage in India, the Shiva Yoga, and he is in the line of 10,000 years of history and culture. So when I was born, I didn't have a choice.
Okay.
This is the only thing that I knew.
Oh, I see.
So like children learn ABCD,
Yes.
I learned meditation and yoga and sadhana. So I was born in it. Yes.
Okay. So you don't have any problems? Maybe you can see your friends, they play around and you have to learn this. Is this your calling, or maybe you just found this is my path to walk into?
When I was young, child, at that time I used to think, because people were different and I was different. When I would be young, I would be thinking about meditation, and all the other children would be thinking about Mickey Mouse.
Yes.
So I thought I was different. So I learned to put a face in front of people. Mickey Mouse, but inside I was meditation. But then I grew up and life becomes complicated. Then the same people who were Mickey Mouse become stressed, have anxiety, have troubles. The same parents that they love, now they cannot look at them. Their health is not the way it was. They need coffee to wake up. They need alcohol to go to sleep. They work Monday till Friday just so that they can party Saturday, Sunday. And I realized that maybe what I did in life wasn't that bad, because now I am at a state of peace and I am also doing what I am doing in life. I am also doing everything that everyone is expected to do, but I can do it more calmly, more beautifully, in a much more relaxed manner, where my relaxation is internalized. And that is what I see now. People are interested to learn, and they are realizing that we can give our children everything, a good education, but we must work hard to give our children good morals and positive beliefs and good habits as well. And meditation is a habit that all of our ancestors had. We forgot. I am just trying to reintroduce that which is already in our blood.
Okay, so meditation. I have read that somewhere that mindfulness is a program to train us in order to be aware that our current status in mind or emotion. So probably you can elaborate more about mindfulness, because it is very related to meditation. You can explain to our viewers that what is mindfulness actually.
Think of it as a practice to master yourself. Let me give you an example. There is a flute, the instrument that people play. We give it to a monkey. The monkey will hit everyone with that flute. We give it to a man. He will keep it in his pocket. He doesn't know what to do with it. And we give it to an artist, and he will play such beautiful music. The same is with the mind. If our consciousness is like a monkey, and some monkey consciousness has the mind, he will only use his creativity for destructive purposes. But most of the people, 90%, are like the man. They don't know what to do with it. So they just put their mind in their back pocket and they use their life only for mechanical, robotic, monotonous things. But few people become the master. They learn how to play music out of their own selves, out of their existence. So think of mindfulness as the practice, that contemplation of self-mastery.
I see. So today's modern is kind of sad truth that we just being controlled by our gadget, or we are controlled by our work. So how do you see that our current situation? How do you feel about the world today? How do people live their way right now?
See, we must understand, because we are so fast to abuse gadgets.
Yes.
As in, the father will say to the child, what you are doing? These gadgets, we abuse. We must understand the root cause of the problem. There is a saying, empty mind is a devil's workshop. If we don't have our gadget, then what do we do with this? If either we are mindful or we are gadgetful. That is the only thing that can happen, because if we don't know what to do with the mind, we have to keep our mind busy, otherwise the mind will go everywhere, we will become mad. So we just keep our mind numb. Imagine you have a tiger and you don't know how to train the tiger. So just to protect yourself, you will keep that tiger sedated, you will give him injections, so he's meow, meow. But we have to unleash the power of the tiger. And that is what mindfulness does. Gadgets is numbing. Because there is so much strength, power, the mind says, do this, become ambitious, love, laugh, live. And we don't have time because we have to go to the next meeting. So we say, meow, you don't be tiger, finish. So we must learn to control and give direction. Either there is mindfulness or there is gadgetfulness. So gadgets are not wrong. It's just that we are not giving a direction. You know, it's like an axe.
Okay.
You can use the axe to cut a tree, or you can use it to cut people's head. Simple.
Okay.
So you can either use your time, your energy to go internal and explore the internal, or you can use the same time to explore the external. But the external exploration that we will do is a very numbing exploration. It will just keep on continuing in a loop, in a loop. We are trying to fill a hole that cannot be filled with that. And hence the quest must be internal.
Okay, but the mind, it is, maybe we can control our body, but I find it personally to control mind is quite difficult. So how we do that to control our mind? Because our mind sometimes wander to certain places we don't want, we just sit and our mind just wandering everywhere. How we can do this? Meditation helps to control our mind?
Again, my respected friend,
yes.
You said we can control our body. In the broader perspective, we are just letting our body do some work.
Oh, I see.
That is not controlling body. Okay. Controlling body is what a gymnast can do.
Oh, I see.
What Usain Bolt can do.
Okay.
What Bruce Lee can do. What Tony Jha can do. That is controlling body. What a monk can do sitting in the Himalayas. Just getting up in the morning, going to toilet, going to work is not controlling body. It's just
doing habits.
Things are going on.
Okay.
Controlling body is realizing the potential and then raising it. So what I'm trying to say is practice makes perfect. Focus on the one step at a time. I don't know, when people start to meditate, they think the moment they will close their eyes, they will become Gautam Buddha. It doesn't happen like that.
Okay.
Slowly, one step at a time. You want to start meditation, let us start by first being mindful about things that you are grateful of. Let us start practicing gratefulness. Look at our parents and try to remind us that they are our parents, they gave us life and we are thankful to all the good things that they have done. Let us start being grateful to our job. Yes, jobs are difficult, but the job is giving us the money so that we can eat nice food, wear nice clothes, and at least we have one. Being grateful to the sun, to the moon. These are the simple steps that we can take. From gratefulness comes mindfulness, and in the end, from mindfulness comes soulfulness.
Soulfulness.
Being always in a state of divine awareness. What in my culture they like to say, khushi, har hal mein khushi. What means happy always.
Happy always. So thank you for the enlightenment, because I thought we control our body. It seemed that we just do something mechanical, just like we're doing habit. So I go to the office and something like that. So the first step is gratefulness for having a parent or something like that. So for the next step, maybe you could try to grateful to say our parents, to our job, or our friends that give us a lot of help whenever we need it. How we continue that step? So we have gratefulness, and next what?
You have the curiosity of a monk. Maybe you are a monk in past life.
I don't know about that.
After gratefulness, another thing that we can do. Before you go to sleep, half an hour before you go to sleep, switch off all gadgets. No phones, nothing. Because you see, imagine if I take your hand and I tie it. I tie it for 100 years. All your muscles will atrophy. Nothing will function. I open your hand will be like this.
Yes.
The same is with our mind.
Okay.
We have tied it with thoughts and stimulus. We don't have free thoughts. The moment we are free, we show our mind something, so much, that our mind has not thought freely for such a long time. So half an hour before you go to sleep, don't give stimulus to your mind. No TV, no cell phone, nothing. Just start the detox process. 15 minutes before you go to sleep, get on your bed, sit nicely, and start your focus on the breath. Many thoughts will come, many emotions will also come, but we don't have to run away from them. We have to follow them, because every thought is like a wave that comes from the ocean of our subconscious. So if we just follow a thought, we don't know where it will take us. The first day, what may happen is you may fall asleep, but it's fine, it is good, you are reaching somewhere. The second day, you will find that 5 minutes you will be able to do beautifully. The next day, maybe the time will increase even more. So just close the eyes, follow the thoughts, not judge them, observe them. Judging means if they are good thoughts, I am thinking, yay, I am so happy. If they are bad, I am thinking, life is so sad. This is the mind playing with you. Because think about it. Yesterday I was walking in Kuta, and I am smelling food.
Okay.
And my mouth is watering.
Yes.
I don't even know what I am smelling, because I am vegetarian.
Okay.
I may be smelling, I don't know what, but my mouth is watering. And I am thinking, good food, good food. There is no vision of food. There is no touch of food, no taste of food. But my body is anticipating. The thought is being thought and the mouth is watering. So imagine if there is just anticipation of food and the body is reacting. So many times there is anticipation of fear, body reacts. The fear is not real, body reacts. Because the fear is always not real. I meet a lady, she's afraid of cockroach.
Yes.
What can cockroach do to this big lady? You know, she can sit on the cockroach. The poor cockroach will need my prayer then. That is the way the life is. We are thinking so many things. And I just want you to observe your thoughts, not react to them, observe them. And you will find slowly, if the mind can create negative thought and react to it, then it can create positive thought also and react to it. And that is how success works. You dream positive things and then you create them. That is how good relations work. You dream good things between you and somebody that you love, and then you create them. And that is how pain also works. You think about something bad, and then you keep on reliving it. So when you are meditating, just observe, don't react, and slowly you will find good things will start coming in your mind as well. And that is a good place to start.
Wow, that's a wonderful way to do that. It's very practical, and probably people can do it, because most of the people that give motivation, you have to think positively. So I think that we just observe them. We just being neutral to anything that we have thought, because I think you must have a very good thought. Negative, no, it's a bad thing. So this is the first.
Good thought and good teacher.
Okay.
If somebody say, I cannot meditate.
Yes.
You can. Your teacher didn't maybe need to be better.
Okay.
That is what I am saying. Because I was blessed to be with one of the best teachers. Things that I didn't think I could do. A teacher is like an artist, my friend.
Okay.
You give him a rock and he starts to chisel it, makes it into masterpiece. Every beautiful temple that I see in Bali was a rock.
Yes.
And somebody made it beautiful. Teacher is like an artist. If you are rock, you don't have to be guilty. It's okay, I am a rock, but now I have to chisel it. So who is a teacher? He's an artist with a dream, a vision. When you go to him, he will look at you. You will say, I'm a rock. No.
Okay.
I chisel you a little bit from here, little bit from here, and you become amazing and awesome and fantastic. So never say, I cannot meditate. There is a teacher out there for you, ready to reveal the Superman that lives inside you.
So everyone is a Superman.
And women also.
Okay, woman. Okay, so it is the mind. So we have to really touch about the mind, because we just need to be automatic, and most people, your mind doesn't contribute too much to your ability to dream or to do something. So how we can from the gratefulness and the mindfulness and help people to understand this, because I try that my mind keep wandering. I just feel that to some stages my mind keep wandering. I tried not to judge, but this just flow. This mind is cannot stop from being right there. Maybe the people, the viewers at home, feel some obstacles. They just do the automatic because they feel this is the way to do things in life. We don't know how to do this. You have teachers. So, in your opinion, what the Balinese can do, or probably the Balinese in here in Bali, to maybe just be aware of what their mind says. So maybe
the first thing I would like to say, you are amazing.
Okay.
You are amazing. There is this concept, a very, I don't know, industrial concept. Ford made something called the assembly line. An assembly line means that earlier, before the assembly line, everybody was an expert. Experts are expensive. So, even if you have to produce a car, you need an expert to make the car.
Yes.
Ford said this is not right, it takes too much of time, too much of money. So he made the assembly line. Assembly line means that there is a big line of production, and then I am not getting expert, I am just getting day labor. And the day labor doesn't have to be expert, it just need to be mechanical. Mechanical is, there is a tire and you just have to do like this. For 100 years you can do like this. And the thing about this assembly line was, one, you can get cheap labor. Two, the car would be made faster. Three, the labor is replaceable. Because they are not expert. You can train anyone to do like this. And that is why we are taught to focus on the task at hand. To just look at the tire and keep on doing like this. We are not thinking that sometimes to wonder is human nature. To wonder about the sun, about the stars. That is how astronomy came. To wonder about the laws of gravity. That is how physics came. To wonder about what is below our feet. That is how geology came. To wonder about how many potatoes I can buy from that man. That is how economics came. To wonder about how can I get rid of that person. Maybe that is how lawyers came. I am just saying, to wonder is to be human. And I don't know why we have demonized wondering. Whereas it is amazing. Never ever do I say being mindfulness is about looking at the tire. But I say it is about channeling your wondering. Because in that wondering there will be discovery. And in that discovery there will be evolution. And we are born on this planet, I am sure, to evolve. We have to evolve. There has to be more to life. There has to be more to life than just eating and giving out what you have eaten. And that is what I feel through the process of meditation a person achieves. But at the same time, if you are wondering, don't feel guilty about that wondering. In fact, know this, your brain, your mind is telling you that there is so much potential inside you, and now we must channel it.
So it is okay if we have our mind a little bit wandering, but
wandering is good.
Good, okay.
You are good.
Thank you.
Yes.
So maybe about the next step, about the meditation. So this is the one that I've been in meditation class before, and yeah, you know, I don't know how to control my mind. There's just wandering, and you say wandering is good. So it is when we sit, and it is need to be a place, certain places to do that, or just anywhere will do. To end the meditation, or just we have to make it the certain situation, or maybe in my work desk I can just meditate for a while, but 10 minutes or 15 minutes probably.
Of course. But then you have to ask yourself, how deep do you want to go? As I said, there is healthy, and then there is Usain Bolt level of healthy. There is meditation, but then there are the deepest probabilities of meditation. The meditation that you described on the desk or while eating is generally how usually today mindfulness is portrayed. It is portrayed as a stress release. And to a person like me, that is dumbing down meditation. That is diluting meditation. That mindfulness is for stress release is like saying, I will use nuclear bomb to kill mosquito. It doesn't make sense.
Yes.
You can go to the gym to get rid of fat, but that should not just be your only objective. Your objective should be to see how amazing you can become. So for me, meditation and mindfulness is always a tool, not just for stress release, not just from getting neutral from negative, but it is a tool from getting negative to the best version of positivity that you wish to experience. So yes, I definitely recommend that if you are very stressed, start with 1-2 minutes of meditation on the desk and all those things, but go deeper also, learn secrets also, have a path also, and maybe then stress won't be there. Because imagine if you are driving a car that is outdated or working on a computer from 1995, it will get stuck. So you will always have to find out ways to manage it not getting stuck. And meditation for stress release is, I will not upgrade my computer. I will keep on working with that computer, but now I am sending email on that broken computer with a smile on my face. That still doesn't solve the problem. Sadhana is the deepest form of meditation and mindfulness. Sadhana is something what I believe in, and sadhana is upgrading your computer. So the stress doesn't come only in the first place.
Okay, so sadhana is something that the depth, that's something that meditation is, because you said that probably the meditation we already done in the several occasions in our life, it just maybe stress release. So what about the one that you mentioned, sadhana?
Sadhana.
Sadhana, yeah. Maybe you can elaborate and tell probably to our viewers.
One is technique-based meditation. We call them dhyan.
Dhyan.
And dhyan sometimes is not enough. Because if dhyan was enough and you could just do a technique, then look at the dog, he's breathing all the time.
Yes.
He should be enlightened by now. There has to be something more powerful. What differentiates a dhyan, a technique from sadhana is that one, sadhana is the practice that is always done with a realized master. Somebody who actually himself has achieved. Somebody who has already solved the puzzle. For then the advice he will give you will not be an assumption. Let's try. But it is direct advice, something that has helped him. And that is why where I come from, the Vedas were always maukhik, word of mouth. So the father, what his experience, he will say to his son.
Yes.
His experience he will put inside. That is what happened to me by my father. That is what happened to him by his father. That is what happened to him all the way back till 10,000 years. The realized master gives sadhana. And that is why I respect all meditations, but I believe in sadhana.
Okay, this is the practice. So it is okay. Can we follow that kind of path, or just for the high priest, or just for the common people like us to do the technique like that? Or?
I am common people like you. Of course, of course. It is for you and I. It is for everyone. See, again, there is difference between prayer and sadhana.
Okay, what difference?
Prayer is, for example, yesterday was full moon, so beautiful. Oh my God, I love the Bali moon. So pretty. I was at the temple, Bali moon. Again, I was in love. Forget, focus. When the full moon came, I was filled with poetry. But at the same time, there were dogs.
Okay.
When they look at the moon, they are thinking, why is the moon here? The moon should not be here. And I'm sure if all the dogs had a conference, they will say, we have to blow out the moon. The moon has nothing to do with either me or the dog. It is my consciousness I am projecting on the moon. So when a person is just praying, he's not thinking of raising his consciousness. And if his consciousness is like that of a dog, he will say that I must change the external. Dear God, I respect you, I love you, get rid of the moon. Please, the moon should not come because the moon is making me cry.
Okay.
But sadhana is different. Sadhana is, I don't want to change anything outside. I want to change myself. Because I cannot change the past. I can change the effect the past has upon me. I cannot change other people. But I can change the reaction that I have to other people. So many techniques exist where the techniques are saying change the external. Sadhana says work and change the internal. So common people like you and me should always focus on changing the external, because generally, usually, mostly common people like you and me cannot change the moon.
Yes.
So we must evolve ourselves. So if you ask me, is it for common people? I say yes, they will benefit the most.
So, okay, this is very intense that we have talked, and I just get new ideas about what to do in our life, because myself personally have maybe have a certain situation that I cannot stop from reacting bad. It just make me stressful. Maybe some people at home after they work, they have stress and they try to change everything around them. You should be like this, and this should be like that. I should be like, so the approach is I can change the way I react to them. Is that the way how to?
Yes, I can change the way I react.
It is difficult. I just sometimes I just try to one and the next I fail. Just try to. I should be like this. Just spontaneously came in my mind that I have to change this. That doesn't maybe it's just me. I am the one to change it. Is it very difficult for people?
Okay, don't call it failure. Call it research.
Okay. Research.
Failure is when you stop trying. Research is when you learn and grow. But then again, my friend, if you don't meditate, then you are just working on a superficial level.
Okay.
You know, you have to work deeper level also. You were talking about positive thinking, that so many people say positive thinking. The thing about positive thinking is you close your eyes and say, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich.
Yes.
The mind will say, no, you're not, no, you're not, no, you're not. Somebody will say, I have Rolls Royce, I have Rolls Royce. And the mind will say, you are an idiot, you are an idiot.
Okay.
So the change has to be deeper. It is a combination of choice, behavior, and recovery. The choice is the conscious decisions that you are making. Yes. You are making a conscious decision that I will change my reaction. Behavior is matching your action with your choice.
Behavior, yes.
And recovery. Recovery is most important.
Recovery, okay.
Recovery, nobody talks about recovery. Recovery is going into a state of deep relaxation.
Deep relaxation.
Because when we are in a state of deep relaxation, our body heals itself, our mind heals itself, our stamina becomes more, our patience become more. Today people don't know how to do recovery. They sleep,
but they don't recover.
They are not recovering.
Okay.
Sleep is separate, because even when you are sleeping, I look at people, I went to one or two places, drinking, eating, then not sleeping, then they are
lost consciousness.
Lost consciousness, exactly. They lose consciousness. The body is still working hard. The liver is working very hard. The stomach is working hard. It's just the brain is
being numb.
It's being numb. So it's not recovery.
Okay.
Recovery is deep relaxation. So when we meditate also, then even sleep becomes a very divine and holy process, where we actually are focusing too much on recovery. And when recovery is there, then you don't need to force and push patience.
Patience.
Then it comes from inside.
Okay.
Then you are more patient. You know, like on a Sunday morning, you are relaxed. So your child does something, you are relaxed. You're patient. But on a Monday morning,
yes,
when you have to go to office, he has to go to school. You both are acting constipated.
Yeah.
So then you are angry, you are not
Yes.
patient.
This is
So
the truth.
patience cannot be forced, it has to come from within. Recovery. Sadhana and meditation and mindfulness are the arts of recovery.
Sadhana, meditation, and mindfulness. Okay, this is the new one. So, but the meditation, this maybe can help people do that, because that's what you say that very interesting. Say that you said that people patience come from inside and they don't recover while they're sleeping. Because I think that that's true. Because when I wake up, I just feel lethargic.
Like Dracula.
Yes, lethargic, and I feel, oh, I have to do this again.
Yes.
So, how we should try meditation, maybe for the to help us. I don't want to get stuck in this kind of situation, probably for the longer, because this is destructive from within. So, how we just the exercise, you gratefulness, and then you. Let's say next to the meditation. What about the meditation?
Okay, try one thing. Go to my website, ishanshivanand.com. ISHANSHIVANAND. There is a section called Meditate Now. In that, there are a lot of free meditations. So in the night, as I said, one I said, be aware of the breath, but that can be a bit difficult if you are not recovery, you are tense.
Yes.
So just close the eyes, put on that audio, and listen to it.
It is being instructed step by step.
Yes.
Okay.
Step by step for beginner, and you will feel amazing.
Oh,
I make your job easy.
Okay, because sometimes you just sit down and close your eyes. That's all people say.
Yes.
So maybe you have to feel something, or you just focus.
Step by step, because I've taken all that I've learned, and that's what I'm trying to do. I want to make it accessible, because when I was young, and I was in the monastery,
yes,
only two type of people will come.
Okay.
The one who has lost all hope.
Hopeless.
Hopeless, like finish.
Everything is
everything, like
not worth it again.
Yeah, and they will come like, okay, now we just want to come here and die.
Okay.
And another person that will come will be the one that will be too excited and obsessed about the universe.
Okay.
So this is ends of a spectrum.
Yes.
And I'm thinking, what about all the people in between?
Yes.
So that is when I realized that I have to come out of the monastery, I have to travel the world, and I have to show that you can meditate. That meditation is not just about bad people becoming good, but sometimes it's just about people like you and me who are good people. We are good people. We work hard, we provide for the family, we get up in the morning, we respect everything. We see a temple, we bow down, we look at a cat, we give food. We are good people. We look at old person, we give them seat. So I feel that meditation should also be for good people to become better. And that's why I travel and I teach, and I realize that this spectrum is a spectrum on which everybody should work upon.
Okay, so you make this more accessible because this on the internet that you were mentioned before, and how we follow the instruction there, and just come to log into the Ishand. Is this a member or just we can use it?
Anybody.
Okay.
Anybody can use it. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram. I try myself to be very accessible to everyone, so that anyone who has a thirst, because see, you have to understand where I come from. I come from a place where if you wanted a burger, you will have to grow potato. Okay, so a vegetarian, no.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
so and I didn't have access. And so many people today I see, they are thirsty. They want to learn.
Yes.
But they don't know who will teach.
Yes.
And they stumble. And many times you go to the wrong place, wrong person, and then you lose interest only. You think that is what it represents. So I thought to myself that what I felt when I was young, people should not feel. So I wanted to make this more accessible, because for so many years, this knowledge has been there. But it's for those who go looking for it.
Okay.
Sometimes people don't even know what they are looking for.
Yes, that's true.
So you have to give them an option that this is also there, this is also there. So yes, I use any medium that I can to reach out to people, and today I am so very grateful to you and this television network of Bali TV that you gave me this way to access all the wonderful people so that I can reach out to them as well.
Sure, because not everyone have internet access. Then they maybe from this they can help someone because they already have themselves by accessing this internet, and maybe they can help others with internet.
Please help as many people as you can, because everybody smiles. You know, yesterday I went to see the dance in the temple.
Yes.
Chak chak chak.
Yes. Okay.
It was so nice. It was so amazing, and everybody was wearing a mask. And I can't help but notice that is how we are living our life, you and I. That we are wearing a mask. Inside we'll be like,
yes.
And somebody bring camera, we wear mask.
Yes, you smile.
And it's a mask. And you don't know, everybody you are seeing is like chak 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 chak. It's just dancing in the world, wearing a mask. And when they go back home, they are like this.
Okay.
So it's a duty of every one of us to once in a while help the other person remove the mask and find that inner happiness. So if you meditate and you are benefited by it, then please help other people genuinely. Because generally what do we see? We see somebody wearing a mask and he has a bottle of alcohol and he's been paid millions of dollars to say that I am happy because of this alcohol. Or somebody, I am wearing these shoes and I am happy because of these shoes. So you also go run, wear the shoes, not thinking that is not true, it's an advertisement. Sometimes you need genuine people who have actually experienced genuine happiness. So if you actually benefit from things like meditation and holistic therapies and things like devotion or things like yoga or things like healthy eating, anything that's made your life better, it is your moral responsibility to your society, your country and your people to share it. Somewhere out there, there has to be genuine information also.
Okay, there's certain that we have to hope to achieve in our condition, because although these Balinese is maybe some they live simply, simple life that doesn't have a bit gadget, but you know, Denpasar city, especially this is really sad truth that everyone that numbing their skill then try to be happy, and what you said already elaborated nicely, and sometimes it's hit in the face. It is something that I do that myself. So I hope that maybe I can try to access it. But maybe I can talk about the mind power. It is our mind have the power to change everything, or just it is only about concept that people then don't understand that their mind can help them to get better. Maybe you can have a say about this, about mind power, because in mindfulness and then mind power. How do you say about the mind
Everything
power?
that you see is someone's mind's power. Last 10 years, the world has changed leaps and bounds because of someone's mind power.
Okay.
But here I want you to understand, everybody has mind power. Some people just choose to ignore it.
Okay.
Somebody told me the difference between a successful man and a failure is that a successful man accepts his thoughts.
Okay.
A failure rejects them. Everybody has ideas, everyone is creative, but not everyone implements them. So many times we see things, we see something on the internet, we see, and we think to ourselves, I thought about it.
Okay.
You know, we see some company growing, I thought about investing upon it. We see somebody, some nice girl getting married, I thought about proposing to her, and then your wife slaps you. But I'm just saying that, you know, we have ideas, we have so many things. Everybody has mind power, everybody does.
Okay.
But we choose to ignore it. And in my truth, or in my understanding, the real concept of mind power goes hand in hand with meditation and mindfulness and all these practices, is because now you are treating yourself with respect.
Okay.
And if an idea is coming, you straight away not saying, shut up.
Okay.
Because that's what we have learned.
Yes,
when we were young, we go to our mother and say, oh ma, look, such nice rock, shut up. Then we become little bit bigger, we go to the teacher, look, shut up. We become little bit bigger, we go to the wife, shut up.
Okay.
So every time, we have just one thing we are learning, to shut ourselves.
Okay.
And then we have mind power, we get ideas, but the moment the mind says,
this is one, I guess. Okay.
we just put it down. So it's about realizing and unleashing and accepting the good things that lie within you. And that's what I see, that so many people, when they come to one of my meditation programs, suddenly they feel that their life is changing and they think, I did something amazing. And I tell them, I never did anything amazing. The amazing was inside you.
Already.
You had just made barriers.
Barriers.
And we are breaking them. It's like a glass can be a window also and a mirror also. You paint one side of the glass black, it becomes mirror.
Okay.
So if you are looking at everything and everything is looking negative to you, you are thinking of life as a pessimist.
Yes.
Then your glass has been painted black. And once you work, you clean it, then it becomes a window. You start seeing sunlight, you start seeing green grass, you start seeing opportunities. And then a normal person who is still living a life out of a mirror will say you have mind power. It's not mind power, my friend. It is mind cleaning.
Mind cleaning.
More of that. It is mind cleaning.
Okay.
And you, if also clean, then you will also find that there's so much space and beauty that may be within you.
Thank you, Mr. Ishand. You just mentioned everything that have clearer for me, because this is everything that people face every day, and they don't understand that already the power to change is within themselves, and they can make themselves better because they already have the ability to do that, just because the barrier and everything that you breaking it. So people understand the potential within themselves. Maybe you can address our viewers and maybe give some motivation, because as you already said to me before that everything is true, and maybe I try to practice in a little bit about being that gratefulness, taking about breath every day, and slow breath. So I can be attuned with our life. So maybe you can address our viewers and say something that you hope to achieve, and maybe you can say something that will help them to be better in the next future.
1 minute. I'll take 1 minute of your life. And in that 1 minute, I want to say I've come to Bali. But tomorrow, when I'll go away, in my hotel, I'll have to check out. It's a beautiful hotel, but I'll have to check out. I'll have to pack my bags. I'll have to see what things I want to take. I have to be ready for the checkout and leave the hotel. And imagine, just imagine, if I'm not ready for the checkout, what will happen? The hotel people will take my stuff and throw me out. Your body, your life is also a hotel. And there are two types of people. One who live a good life, happy life, who are using the minutes in an hour, who are using the hours in a day, who are using the emotions in their heart to achieve the most that they can. These people are ready for the day they have to check out. And when the time will come, they'll do so happily, with a smile on their face. And the other people, the one who are not ready, the one who are not even thinking, the one who procrastinate, health tomorrow, happiness tomorrow, forgiveness tomorrow, checkout tomorrow. No. If the checkout has to be tomorrow, you are not ready, then it will be very painful. Moral of the story, do not procrastinate your self-growth. Time is now. Happiness is now. Love whomsoever who needs to be loved. Forgive whomsoever needs to be forgiven. Accept whomsoever needs to be accepted. But most of all, accept that you are amazing and you have great power. Even if you are a rock, accept There is a masterpiece waiting to be awakened within you.
Thank you very much for your wonderful insights, and I will always be delightful to have this experience, to have talk with you and share it, of course, to my friends and my people in Bali, and hopefully you have a great time in Bali, and probably we can see you again next week. Thank you very much, Mr. Acharya Ishand Shivanand.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.
Okay, viewers, that's our discussion. Very interesting, very intriguing, but I think the time is up. Thank you very much for your attention, and see you again next time. Om Santi, 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 Om.